What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, welcome. It is your girl Rangy B. Today I just want to have a little chit chat with you guys. I want to talk to you guys about something that I've been struggling with, and I feel many people are also struggling with this as well. So we're gonna have a one-on-one. We're gonna talk. Okay, we're gonna have a nice little talk. So if you want, grab some food, grab your water, your coffee. I have mine. And if you want, you could grab a drink too, some wine. I'm not gonna judge. Before we even get started, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Click on the notification bell so that you do not miss another video, because it's gonna be lit here, guys. It is. So I want to talk to you guys about just staying motivated. Staying motivated, especially after you sustained a fitness injury. It's something that I've been struggling with for a while now. If you watched my previous video, the 5 mistakes that you can make that can lead to injury, I will post that link down below if you haven't. I briefly talked about the injuries that I sustained while I was weightlifting, and it's been tough. It has been really tough. It first started out with my knees. I ended up getting tendonitis on that, and that sucked, but I was able to work around it. I was able to just maneuver around it as best as I could, although it may not have been the best idea. I was still able to work around it. Then my shoulder came, and I was like, oh crap, that sucks. But I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna try my best to rehab that area, strengthen that area, and hopefully I get better soon. Now, when my elbow got injured, when I developed tendonitis in my elbow, that's when it became super difficult for me. I got so discouraged because at that point, I wasn't able to do legs because of my knees. I wasn't able to do much upper body because of my shoulder. And then now I'm not able to, work on my biceps and anything else that requires me to use my elbow because I developed elbow tendonitis. I was torn. I was torn because at that point I couldn't do anything. It was a very difficult time. It was a very difficult time for me. Working out has become such a huge part of my life. It is just a stress reliever for me. It makes me feel amazing. It makes my day better. So when I felt like I couldn't do that anymore, I was just like, what next? What next? What can I do now? Because the thing that I love doing the most is taken from me, at least temporarily. So I found a few methods and a few ways to just stay motivated, and I want to share it with you guys. I want to share it with you guys and anyone who may be experiencing the same thing that I am. I know that pain, discomfort, and soreness is just a part of working out. It's part of being an athlete. We get injured. It happens. There are times where you just can't avoid it. I know that when you sustain an injury, it can take a toll on you mentally and physically, and it can be extremely frustrating. I know, trust me, I am going through it now. So if you're going through the same thing, just know that I understand you, I feel you, and I know what you're going through. And when I ended up getting injured, it didn't just stop me from working out and doing all of these moves, but then it also messed with my diet. Because I was so upset, I was just like, I don't care about my diet anymore. I'm just gonna eat whatever. I'm gonna eat my pain away. And I know you've been there. I know. So the first thing is do what you can. Do what you can. If, for example, you injured your knee, then do upper body. Don't stop, because once you stop, that's when it just becomes more and more difficult for you to just get motivated and just get back to your usual routine. Try to work around your injuries. You injured your knees, do upper body. Work on your biceps, work your shoulder, chest, your back. Just don't think that because you injured a certain body part that's it. You can't do anything else, because you can. And vice versa. If you injured your shoulder or your elbow, then work on your legs, work on lower body, but the point is, just don't quit, don't stop. And for example, if you did injure your knees, find knee-friendly exercises. I know a bunch of knee-friendly exercises that I'm able to do to work on my lower body. And if you want, let me know in the comment section down below if you want me to share that with you guys, because I would love to share my methods of working around an injury because I have so many. And if you have multiple injuries where you can't do upper body, you can't do lower body because you're just injured, like me, then go for a walk. Go for a walk, find a way to stay active, do yoga. There are other methods there, guys. There are literally other methods there. I promise you. I'm here to give you some examples so that it can help you. And you can sit there and be like, okay, I have this injury, but I'm able to do other things as well to at least keep active. And if you're injured to the point where you, for example, had to get surgery and you can't walk, you can't do all these other things, then pick a new skill, something that you know makes you happy. Another thing that kind of helped me, I guess, pick me back up when I was feeling down about all of my injuries was just sharing my experiences, whether that be with a family member, a friend, a therapist. It's okay to seek a therapist if you're feeling that down about yourself or you're feeling down about your situation, or even social media. It's okay. If you want to go ahead and talk and mention these things on social media, that's okay too, but don't hold it all in. If you're feeling a certain way about what you're going through and you're feeling upset, talk about it with someone, because I promise you it will make you feel better. It's good when you talk to someone about it that can just lift your spirits up, to let you know that it's okay. Because sometimes you're not able to do that yourself because you're feeling super down about it. I know that when I had to stop working out for a little bit because of all of my injuries, I spoke about it to my friends where they told me, it's gonna be okay, you're gonna be okay. It's gonna take some time, but in time you are going to get back to where you used to be. But know that you're gonna get there. And then when I shared it on social media, I had other people who were experiencing something similar as well and who were able to tell me that, yeah, I sustained this injury, but I was able to work around it. I was able to work through it. It took time, but I got better. And that made me feel better. Just knowing that there was a little bit of hope out there, just hope in general, just motivated me to continue. And I want to go back to what I mentioned before, the first one, which was finding a new skill, a new hobby. I really want to go into this one just because this is super important. When working out to you has become such a huge part of your life and it's become your hobby, something extremely important to you, it's important for you to find something else that makes you happy. So for me, I enjoy going out to eat. I'm a foodie. I love to eat. So I would go out for brunch, I would go out for dinner because those are the things that make me happy. Doing my makeup makes me feel good. It's not about changing the way that I look. It's just, enhancing your beauty. And doing my makeup to me was just, it made me feel great. Looking nice makes me feel good. So these are things that I did continuously. And also watching movies. Guys, I'm also a homebody. I love to stay home and watch movies and order food and just be cozy and just that. Those are the things that make me happy. I made sure to just continue doing those things. So not get into that funk where I'm just like, okay, I'm a little depressed because I can't work out. I just don't want to do anything. I don't want to soak in my sorrows. No, I made sure to do things that made me happy, and I want to be sure that you guys do the same thing. If you are upset that you sustained an injury, you can't work out, do things that make you happy. Do other things. I know you guys have other things out there that you enjoy doing. I know that you have other hobbies. Pick them back up. I know that it's not going to fix the fact that you can't work out, but doing things that make you happy can really, really motivate you. One thing I also found that when I injured myself and I wasn't able to work out, I did pick up a lot of reading. I did more reading than usual because I really wanted to educate myself. I wanted to figure out what was the best way for me to not only prevent injury, but to fix my injury and make it better. I found that reading and doing research made me feel better because I was able to kind of decipher what was going on with me. And I'm not a doctor and I'm not a professional, guys. I want to make that clear. I'm not a professional. But when I did my research, I was able to try other things out and figured out what worked for me and what didn't work for me. And I also watched a lot of success stories on YouTube. That's another thing, guys, I really highly encourage. If you sustain an injury, whether you developed tendonitis, whether, you ended up having to get surgery, I found that when I looked those things up on YouTube and saw someone else speaking about the same thing that I experienced, then they were able to say, yeah, I got better, I was able to fix this issue, it honestly really gave me hope, and it was a good feeling. So I really highly encourage that. Find success stories on YouTube, because it gives you hope, and it just gives you that ounce of like motivation that you need to keep pushing. And just to kind of piggyback on the whole like doing research and finding methods to make my injury better, seek treatment. Seek treatment, and by treatment I mean physical therapy. Don't feel like you can do this on your own. I was able to rehab my elbow on my own, which made me so happy. But when it comes down to the knee and the shoulder, those are two very, very complex areas that I could not do on my own. So I'm currently going to physical therapy for my knees, because this is, again, something that I can't fix on my own. It's too much of a complex area. There could be so many things wrong. So I really, really highly recommend, if you have an injury that has not been getting better, it's been months. If it's been a month and it's still going, I don't recommend you waiting a month. Please don't wait a month, guys. You know your body. If you feel like something's not getting better, get it checked out. That's another thing too. If you feel like it's not getting better, maybe it's the time for you to get an x-ray done. Maybe it's the time for you to get an MRI done. Go seek a doctor. They will tell you what you need. If you need to get x-ray done or MRI done, they'll let you know. But it's better to be safe than sorry, and you really, really want to know what is going on with your body if it's a prolonged injury. I waited so long to get an MRI done of my knees. I waited like a year, guys, because I was so scared of just knowing the outcome, of just hearing bad news, like, oh, what if I need to get surgery? Not knowing that the longer that I wait, if I do need surgery, the longer I wait, the worse that it's going to be. And I think that's where I'm at right now, because I waited so long to get an MRI done, to seek treatment. It is taking me longer for me to get better. And I'm throwing that in there because I don't want you guys to make the same mistakes that I made. So I found that when I got my MRI done for my knees, everything was okay. It was amazing. And I'm just like, okay, I need physical therapy. That's the only thing that I need to do. And I just have to be consistent. And my knees have gotten better. They're not 100%. They're nowhere near, but they're getting better. It's an ounce of hope. And that, again, that push that I needed to stay motivated and to continue on so that I can get better. Another thing that I feel like can help with motivating you guys is just writing things down. Get yourself a little notebook, doesn't matter, you can do it on your phone if you'd like, but I like to write things down. So I find that when you keep track of your progress, keep track of just your therapy sessions, your workout sessions, just, write things down so that you can see the progress that you're making. So that you can look back and remind yourself, okay, I did X amount of weight this week and now I was able to go up on weight the following week. That's progress. I promise you, if you write things down and you look back into it and you see the progress that you made, again, it's a good thing. It's a beautiful thing. Another thing that I found helped me stay motivated is hiring a personal trainer. And I know this is not an option for a lot of people because they're expensive. And I'm gonna be honest, I definitely would not have been able to afford it, but my boyfriend actually got it for me as a gift because he saw that my injuries were keeping me down. So he saw how upset I was, and he was like, I ended up getting you a couple of sessions with a personal trainer to see if they can help you out with your injury. So as I was going to physical therapy for my knees, my personal trainer was working with me on my shoulder, and it has gotten better. She's given me moves that are shoulder friendly, where I'm able to work out still and not feel pain. And that's a beautiful thing, guys. Again, this option is not for many people because it is expensive, but it's out there. I'm just giving you the options. Having a personal trainer really helped me because she helped me with form. Shout out to Shirley. She's awesome. She's helped me with my form and just corrected me whenever I was doing something wrong. And I love her for it because my shoulder has gotten so much better. Okay, so now the last thing, and I know this might be a little bit of a cliche, but do not give up. I know it is easier said than done. Don't give up, guys. Try your best to stay positive, and one thing too is do not compare yourself to anyone. That is one of the worst things that you can possibly do. I find that was something difficult for myself because I would sometimes compare myself. I'd be like, oh, how come this person has never gotten injured and I'm constantly getting injured? Just don't do it, guys. Don't do it. You don't know that other person's situation. Maybe they did get injured before and I had no idea. Another thing too is that our bodies are different. So someone might be more prone to injury than others, like myself. And then some people heal more quickly than others. That's just a thing, guys. Also, I am a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. As upsetting as it may be, as unfair as it may be, everything happens for a reason. Maybe this happened so that you can go ahead and pick up something that you've been ignoring for a very long time. Like for me, for example, if I would have never gotten injured, I don't think I would have started my YouTube channel as soon as I did. I was putting it off like crazy because I was nervous. I was just like, oh, what are people gonna say about me? And when I got injured, I ended up picking something else up. I picked up YouTube, and I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm glad that I got injured, but everything happens for a reason. Maybe this happened so that I can start up my YouTube channel and stop waiting and stop putting it off. That's just a positive way of thinking, and I just want you guys to remain positive as you can be. Try your best and just don't allow your injuries to keep you down. You guys got this. I know it. I know that it can be difficult to stay motivated, but I know you guys got this. I know it. I believe in you guys. It took a while for me to just remain positive, and sometimes I have my moments. I have my moments where I'm feeling down, and I have my moments when I want to give up. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I don't allow myself, because I try my best to remain positive, and I tell myself, I got this. I'm gonna get better. All it takes is for me to remain positive, keep pushing through, keep being dedicated, motivated. I know I got this, and I know you do too. This was a little different, guys. I know it's having a little chit chat, but I really felt the need to talk to you guys about this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, share. Let me know if there's anything else regarding injury that you guys would like for me to talk about. Again, I'm not a professional, guys. I'm going based off of my experiences, and I want to share my experiences with you guys. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Click the notification bell so you do not miss another video. I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. He's not happy with me right now, guys. Excuse me, can I take a look at the camera? Can you look at the camera? Huh?